Hello. Hey guys, it's Anna here. All right. So. I'm going to give it a second, see if anyone wants to jump on live while I have some water, because I actually have not had nearly enough this morning. I've been running around like a crazy person. Got my car getting serviced, talking to about 50 million people. And yeah, this is the smackdown that I promised you yesterday is coming. I cannot promise that I'm not going to burst into tears at some stage today, because I am really highly emotional right now for many reasons, but the biggest one of which is, and I'm going to launch into the smackdown in just a minute, right, is that this has been a very interesting week, and that's one way of putting it, interesting. The more direct way, I guess, of saying it is that this has been a very testing week. This has been a very much the week that, in many ways, the internet stuff has exploded for me, right? And with that came a lot of hate from, not just from strangers, not from just randoms or whatever, but even from people that are close to me, right? Or not even close to me, but people that I would have thought know me better, but obviously don't, right? So it's been quite confronting in many ways, and it's something that I've dealt with in the past, but not to this level, and I guess not to the level that it's going to still more and more. So let me get into this, and let me get into why that story right at the beginning is exactly something that I wanted to share with you, okay? So, the smackdown. The greatest, most motivational speech you will ever hear is here right now. This is what's happening. Okay. Let me say this in no uncertain terms to make it really, really, really fucking clear. You are the only one who needs to see your vision. That's it. Game over. That's it. Nobody else. Not your brother, not your sister, not your mum, not your partner, not your dog, not your boss. No one. You are the only one who needs to believe in your vision. And the reason is because if you don't believe in it, if you don't believe in where you're going, nobody else ever will. It has to start in your mind, right? And here's the tough thing with your vision. Here's the tough thing with your massive, huge goals that you have for your life, right? If you are the one that's going to make it happen, you are going to have to see it really clearly in your own mind, months, years, possibly decades before anybody else sees it, right? Because otherwise, nobody else will ever see it. This is a really, really good lesson that I learned listening to some of the Tony Robbins stuff that I've listened to, hours and hundreds of hours over the years, right? Is talking about Walt Disney and talking about, hey, Shweta, did I say that right? Tell me if I said that right, Shweta. Otherwise, correct me and send me a private message. I keep thinking that I'm saying people's names wrong. So this really important message, right, is basically that, awesome, cool. You have to see your vision before anybody else does, right? And Tony Robbins talked about Walt Disney and about how before he passed away, that basically after he passed away and his company expanded even more, whoever it was that took it on, I can't remember the names, and they basically said, look, it's really sad that he's not around to see this dream come to life. And the person that was taking it over said, no, you don't understand. The only reason, awesome, glad I got it right. The only reason that you are seeing this vision, that you are seeing this come to life is because he saw it first, right? So because he was actually there, he was the one who saw it in his mind, in his vision, in his choices, years and decades before anybody else did, is the only reason that the rest of the world sees it now, right? And this is what I mean when it comes to your vision and your goal. I get that it's really, really not fair when everybody, well, not everybody, obviously, but so many people are against you, when so many people want to rain on your parade, when so many people everybody's got their own triggers, everyone's got their own insecurities, everyone's got things that they will literally just jump on and basically get really antsy about something, and it's got nothing to do with you whatsoever. Because how do you know that? Well, because if they didn't want to watch you, if they didn't want to listen to you, if they didn't want to talk to you, whatever, they could just not. We have that capability of just not interacting with people we don't want to interact with, for the most part, honestly. So you know that they've actually chosen to engage in this because there's something within them that's not feeling good about this. And that's about them. That's so about them. And I know that it is really, really frustrating when you're coming from a place of beauty and from a place of love and from a place of wanting to basically give and support and help people and all that kind of stuff, and you're getting torn down for it. I get that. But it doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't matter. You are the only one that needs to see your vision because you are the only one that's going to create it. The haters, the other people, they're not going to create it for you. So it doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter that they don't believe you. It doesn't matter that they don't want in on what you're doing. That's fine. They have their own little path to toddle off to. Whatever. That's fine. You do you, right? But if you do not tune in to what you most want, to your vision, see it so clearly in your head, exactly where you're going, exactly how this is going to turn out. If you don't do that, nobody else is ever going to do it for you. And nobody else is ever going to jump on board with your vision and say, oh, yay. Like, don't get me wrong. I have plenty of people who are jumping on board with my vision and, you know, clients and everyone, whatever it is, right? And that's great. And that's the people I'm really, really thankful for, is the people that I'm drawing into my tribe, into my community, into my friendship groups and everything like that, that are the right people that are a fit for me. But the people that aren't, that's fine. They can go do their own thing. If you let those people, the people that you want nothing to do with, guide you on yourself and your intuition and your gut on what is right with you, you are fucked. Like, you are literally absolutely screwed. You will never make anyone happy if you can't make yourself happy. That is the truth. I keep talking about myself, but I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You cannot make other people happy and hope that that's going to make you happy. No, no, no. You need to do you. You need to be genuine. You need to be absolutely in integrity with who you are and what you stand for. And don't be afraid to say that and see your vision and live your vision and step into it every single day. And if people don't want a part of that, that's fine. They will go do their own vision. Trust me, they'll find a way. Or as most of them will do, they will just toddle off into their lemming world and just follow along with what everybody else is doing and whatever. I don't know what the lemmings do. I don't know. I engage with leaders. I engage with absolute superstars who are just creating their lifestyles by design, not by default, and who are just, the things that they are creating, the ways that they are changing this world is incredible, right? That's my people. You're my people. The other people, the lemmings, they can go. That's fine. I'm not fast. I won't miss them. Trust me. But that's it. That's what I wanted to say. This is it. Your vision is yours. You're the one who is responsible for bringing it to life. And here's the part that sucks. Here's another part that sucks, right? It can take time. It can take a really long time to catch up from that moment when you step into your power and own it and fully go in all on you, and the time when everything starts falling into place, when your vision starts actually coming to life. For me, that's been years, and that's something that I've spoken about openly the whole time, because it absolutely shits me to tears when people jump on and are like, oh, guess what? I suddenly, you know, in a month's time, I went from nothing to $50,000 and blah, blah, blah. And I just feel like you don't get it. You don't get what it's like to go through the journey. You don't get what it's like to go through the stages where you're like, I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm living my vision every single day. Why is this not happening, right? And that's why I've been so open and honest about this the whole way through. But that's why it hasn't been until the last couple of months that anyone else, probably quite a few of you, have even heard of me, have even jumped on or whatever it is, because it takes time and it is so frustrating. It is so frustrating to think, does anybody actually care? Is this actually going to happen for me? Am I actually going to be able to create this vision and this goal that I have? Because the proof, the evidence or whatever isn't showing up. It's not showing up. Why isn't it showing up? I get that. I so get that. And this is why I just wanted to send so much love out again. And I've been doing this all week, and I've been doing it by private messages and stuff as well, because through all of the hate and through all of the anger and through all of the, other worldly feedback or whatever it is, I have had so much love as well. And that is what I focus on. I always focus on the right people that are coming into my life. I focus on the joy. I focus on giving what I give out, right? So I don't tear anyone down. I don't bring anyone down. I don't choose to engage in any kind of negativity for anyone, because everyone's just doing themselves and they can go do that, and it's perfect, and it's perfect for them, right? But Yeah, sorry. Now I'm getting really emotional. Okay, breathe. It's hard. It is really hard to stand in your truth and be put on the spotlight or be put in a place where those that you believed would support you don't. That's hard. That is hard. And it is really hard when you feel like you're putting it all on the line over and over and you're not getting the kind of response. Oh, Nicole, thank you. I can just redo it. It's fine. I have so much makeup. No, I won't, but thank you, Nicole. That's really sweet. Yeah, look, it's hard. It is really hard. And I get that, right? So to the people which, like, I know who it is. I know who watches this stuff. I know who, like, responds to me, who messages me, who, the people that I've been in contact with the last few days, the last few weeks, whatever it is. I know who it is that their lives are changing positively in one way or another, whether it's because of my coaching, whether it's because of just talking, whether it's just because we're making new friends, whatever it is. I know who that is, and I know that, and I want you to know that it's not unheard. And this is something that I always wondered is for a long time, does anybody actually watch? Does anybody actually listen? Does anybody actually care that I'm trying to bring my vision to life and all that kind of stuff? And the truth is you cannot even fathom how much of a difference you're making when it's silent, right? People watch so many more things, they read so many more things than they will ever tell you. I have people constantly messaging me now saying, I've been following you for months, I've been following you for years, I've been your friend on Facebook for years, or even just, a few months, whatever it is, and saying, just your posts have helped me so much. This is what I've changed. This is what is different. I feel really blessed just to be in your vibe, basically. And this kind of stuff, these are kind of messages that I used to only get from personal clients that I would be training or something like that. And that would mean the world to me then. But the idea that a perfect stranger, someone who may not have even said hello to me before on a live stream or anything like that, could message me and say that, it means the world to me. It really means the world to me. And as this grows and as this beautiful community grows and everything that I'm creating and all that kind of stuff and everything that I keep giving and all that, just everything as it grows, I am forever so grateful to the people who not only were there from the beginning, that's great, but the people who came in at whatever point and actually responded, right? Because this is something that I tried to do when I was when I had coaches and things in the beginning as well, is I was very conscious of trying to contact them earlier rather than later, to just say, look, I've been following you for a month, 2 months, whatever it is. I love your stuff. It's amazing. This is doing something for me. This is giving me this. This is what this is meant for me, right? Purely because I wanted to attract that kind of vibe in the rest of my life. And I love giving, that positivity, and I love just letting people feel valued. That's really important to me, that people actually, especially if they're suffering, if they're kind of really down and out, you just don't know how much just your offhand comment or whatever it is might actually mean to them. And this is what I mean, and why today's live stream, the SmackDown's already happened. If you've just jumped on, the SmackDown was earlier, you'll have to rewatch it. But it was, and then I got emotional and nearly cried, but I didn't ruin my makeup. But the thing is, no one else is going to believe in it for you. That was the point of the SmackDown, right? That nobody else is going to create your vision for you. Nobody else is going to create your goals for you. I'm so blessed with the family and the friends, and especially my husband, who has been my absolute rock through all the time that I was trying to figure out how to make this work and how to create this lifestyle, right? And that's fantastic, and I am forever grateful to them. But if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for what I see in my mind and what I know is coming to fruition, if I did not just lock that in, laser vision for myself and of nothing else, nobody else would ever be seeing this. You wouldn't be seeing me right now. None of the, people that a few months ago or whatever didn't know who I was would be seeing this now if I didn't see it first. the people that I'm talking to, the new connections that I'm making and everything like that, again, none of that would have happened if I didn't see it first, if I didn't first decide on my vision and my goal and move in that direction. So that's it. And that's exactly the same with whatever goal you have. If you are not the one who can lock it in, and I mean whatever way you need to do, like if you right now feel like you don't really know what even your goal is or what your big vision for your life or anything like that is, but this is resonating with you, then for sure, reach out to me. Send me a message. Let's talk. Let's see if we can work together. Let's see if I can help with this. And I've got an amazing, amazing launch coming up for you tomorrow. I'm actually going to be doing the filming for it today for a new VIP package, which is next level. You are going to freak with how good this is. But aside from that, right, whatever it is, there is ways to figure it out. There is ways for help. If you want free help from me, my God, why are you not in Leaders Not Lemmings, my free Facebook group, right? This is a group where I've literally combined a whole lot of leaders who are stepping up and who are ready to take the reins on their life. It's a free group. And I'm giving my paid program, Morning Routine Magic, for free inside the group, just because I want to, because that's what I love to do. I love to give stuff to people that I love, right? So I'm actually going to be running that. So if right now you're kind of thinking, well, that's all well and good, but where do I even start? I feel so like my days are kind of haphazard. I can't really, some random stuff happens and I lose track, or I just get unmotivated, or whatever it is. If you don't have a morning routine, that's probably part of the reason, right? So if you want to get my program, Morning Routine Magic, which is normally like $140 for free, then make sure you jump into the group. I'll pop the link in afterwards so you can request to join, right? But aside from that, this is it. This was the whole smackdown. This was the point of it. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments. Please feel free to say anything that you want to say. Unless it's haters. God, I've had enough of that this week. Let's stop. But yes, that's it, right? Your vision, your responsibility, your goals, your choice to make it happen. Nobody else's. Everyone else's support is fantastic and it's amazing. And I'm so blessed and grateful for the incredible communities that I'm part of and the incredible friends and everything that I'm making that is supporting me. That's amazing. But this support is just like catapulting now because I put in the hard yards for so long. And this is something that you really, really need to understand, especially with the law of attraction. This is what I'll finish on, the law of attraction, right? If you've ever wondered why you've been doing the work and you're showing up and you're doing it right, like you're not even just like hustling and working or whatever, but you're actually following the rules of the law of attraction and feeling into it and really, and staying high vibe and staying in the state that you want to create and staying in the state of your goals and all that kind of thing. If you want any more information on law of attraction, send me a private message. I've got a amazing law of attraction power hour training that I can send you. But aside from that, if you've been in that position where you've been trying basically and you're like, this isn't happening, why isn't this happening? It's been weeks now, it's been months, it's been whatever. Here's the truth. It'll take as long as it needs to take. It'll take as long as it needs to take, and it may not be on your schedule, and that's too bad, basically. Because there is a lag. There is a lag with the universe between what you step into, the vibe that you step into, the mindset shift that you create within yourself, and then the physical stuff around you changing, right? There is a lag. Sometimes it can be really fast. Don't get me wrong. I've seen people, and I've been in the position as well, where things have happened like that. Like my husband, for example. I met him within like a week of like being back and within a month of being back in Melbourne, I decided I want to meet my soulmate, and I met him just like that. Like it was literally, we fell in love the night we met. It was crazy. So look, I know you can literally manifest stuff just like that, but also sometimes the universe has bigger plans for you, especially if your vision is really, really big, which if you're a leader, if you're a revolutionary, if you're a superstar badass, then yeah, your goals are probably pretty big, and the stuff that you want to achieve, it could probably take a little while, and the universe is constructing things and moving things into alignment for you and doing stuff behind the scenes that you don't know about. And it's happening and it's not obvious to you, and that sucks, and I get it. But you know what? That's how it works. If this is truly your vision, if this is truly your goal, the stuff that you've set yourself towards to, It really doesn't matter. You will get there when you get there, and the whole way through you're going to be in love with your life because you are already in that state of having achieved that, right? That's it. That's it. You need to see your vision. You need to see your goal. You need to be the one to decide that it's going to happen, nobody else. And if you cannot lock it in, and if you cannot just give it everything all the friggin' time, and I don't mean as in like work 24/7 or something like that. I mean literally commit to being the person that you know you deserve to be, the person that is the highest level of yourself. If you cannot commit to that, then just don't bother, basically, because then you're obviously trying to do something that doesn't truly resonate with you. Because yes, I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Yes, I'm like this most of the time, but that's because this is what I love. I don't put this on. I don't decide that I'm going to be a particular way, anything like that. If you go back on YouTube and watch my old live streams from like 2-3 years ago, I was so uncomfortable. I was so unscripted, so scripted. I was like, it was ridiculous, right? And it just happens. That's how it works. But you learn and you grow and whatever, and you step into being who you truly are, right? And it's not until you do that that everything else just becomes easy and effortless. And more to the point, even when the physical stuff is still taking time, the universe is still reorchestrating things in your physical realm to bring you what you want, even when that's happening and you're not having the results and the proof and the physical stuff straight away, it doesn't even matter, because you are already there in your state, and you just know that it's however long it takes is however long it takes, and it'll get there. But it's sure as hell not going to get there faster when you decide to stop and quit. That's just the truth. That's definitely not going to make it faster. Just saying. All right. That's it. That's all I have for you today. Well, that's not true. I probably have more live streams coming later. If you haven't been on my Facebook page yet, like my business page, you definitely need to jump on there. It's annabrooks.com.au, like facebook.com/annabrooks.com.au. I'll pop that link up below, above as well. And I'll pop the link for Leaders Not Lemmings. So if you want any more help with that, and that's my free group, I'm running Morning Routine Magic for free, my program in there as well. So if you want to jump into there, I'd love to see you there. Only if you're a leader. No lemmings. No. That's it. I'm going a bit crazy here. So have an amazing day. If you have any questions for me, anything you want to chat about, as always, please, I'm here. I love to connect with all of you absolutely amazing leaders. So I will talk to you really soon. Have an amazing day, and remember to live life on purpose.